I am at Jerusalem and I want you to see that ancient street. There was actually two main roads from south to north, and this is the minor one that leads to the Western Wall. And then you can reach the fifth station of the Via della Rosa, the fourth and the third, and Damascus Gate. We found the rest of the street down there, and I'm gonna go into it today to take a video for you. It's not open to the public yet, but it will. Then enjoy the video. We are beneath the Western Wall Plaza. Remember that I mentioned that one day I will take you to see what's happening there, and one day we will be able to go all the way until the Western Wall itself. And we already talked about the cliff. Now let me show you the cliff. Then you can see the cliff. Right there, the upper city, the Jewish quarter of today. And we found here the bakery from the Ottoman time. And this is tannery from the Mamluk time. But look how amazing that place is. And you can see that it's still, right. See, that's the level of the Western Wall now. See the people that are walking there? I'm with a tour guide. Is a professor, Avi Solomon, and this is a group of tour guides, and we are studying about what's happening here, which is amazing. But my wish is to touch the Western Wall from the lower part of it. We know that at that time, we are talking about just after the Crusader time, the only one who used to deal with tannery were the Jews. There were two Jews who worked it, and maybe this is their factory. Unbelievable, isn't it? Very close to the Holy of the Holy, which at that time was already a Muslim place. You can see the level of the Western Wall. Oh, it's blinking. Tannery is one of the best, worst worked, very smelly. Then everyone who wanted to show how bad are the Jews, to show them that they are working in a tannery, it's horrible. But because of it, the tannery. The Jews took it in a good way, because now they can say that they've been in every place, and if you wanted to have a kosher place to eat, then it's there. For example, the Crusaders didn't let the Jews live in the city, but they lived in the city because there were tanneries. Great, isn't it? When the Muslims started to occupy the world, one of the first places they occupied, colonized. I love to use now the word colonize. I think you're smart to understand why. When the Muslims started to colonize the world, we're talking about 7th century, they build 6 6 palaces, and that is one of the wall of the the fifth of the Umayyad family. We are walking through the Western Wall. He already told me that I won't be able to take a video of it because they're still excavating there, but I will do that until it will tell me not to, and then I will explain later on what I saw and felt. Look at the excavation. It's going quite well, I must say. And we are not so far away from the Western Wall. Look at that. Look at that. Here we found the sixth Umayyad Muslim palace. I was here like million years ago, few years ago with him, with Avi Solomon. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. That part was already there, but that was just like that. You couldn't see a thing. They didn't excavate it. I want to show you a lovely, lovely mosaic. We're heading into it. And you can see that we are now lower than that level as well. I'm wondering what we are going to find there. Excavations. Science. Excavations. Finds. There's so many options. I mean, to be a tour guide is to study 24 hours a day, mainly because there's no other option. Every day we are finding something new. Look at that. Look at the mosaic floor. Avi Solomon is still at the Muslim palace. Some people believe that it was part of Aliyah Capitolina. The second reason to believe that it was from that time is the inscription that they found here, and later on I will show it to you. A very good scholar actually believed that that was a church. Yeah, a church. Hagia Sophia Church. That we know about it, but we didn't know where it is. But nowadays, I'm not sure that it's so true. The inscriptions talks about the civil government who can actually command a Roman army as well. Then, Second Temple time, inscription for Alia Capitolina. Can be a very important reason to believe that it was built by them. But some people believe that that was an Umayyad, another Muslim palace. And today, I think that's what a scholar believes. It had been destroyed 749 by the earthquake, but at 1033, the Fatimid time, it had been destroyed. They found here 2-3 horses here that have been killed because of the Fatimid conquest. Avi Solomon believes that it used to be a late Roman period time from Alia Capitolina, and then the Muslims actually colonized it as well. When they excavate that part, the low part, they thought that they found kind of a cemetery, tomb of maybe even Jewish, but that was inside the city. At the end, they found the entrance, and that's on his storeroom. Storeroom that was carved on with the bedrock itself. And I've been there when they excavated it. And that's from Second Temple time, just before the destruction of 70 AD. We don't know if it's a private building or public one. Yeah. And I know that they found here a mikveh lately, it was published a month ago, and I uploaded it to my Facebook. And if you're not part of my Facebook, you can. Just for the information, the toilet of the Western Wall is just above us. And that's the storeroom that I was talking about. I will go and take the video of the inscription. They're still excavating here, that we cannot publish everything that they found here. That's the mikveh that was found here, and looks like that somewhere there is the Roman bath from Alia Capitolina. Look at the pottery. I'm touching the pottery from ancient time. Let me see if I can. I don't know where the yeah, that's the inscription. Amazing. I'm so happy that I took that tour, mainly because the gap between the last one and that one is huge. Yeah, that, as I believe, is the hypocast of the Roman bath, and the soldiers are standing there next to the mikveh. I wish that I could enter to visit it. Excavation in process. Now, there were no 4 Umayyad palaces. There are 6 like that. From Aelia Capitolina, we found the cardo of Jerusalem. And we are here. You see the column here? Then I'm standing on the floor of the cardo. That's where the other side of the cardo. And you can see even the shops here. The street wide is more than 10 meters, which is bigger than the other cardo that we know, the one you can see at the Jewish Quarter. Remember, there were 2 streets. The second thing, which is, there's only one street of the shops. I mean, at the Madaba map, there were 2. Then there are 2 sides of the shops, but in reality, that was only one. And the most important issue is that that cardo is not from the 6th century, as I thought. It's from Hadrian, second century. This is, for me, a wow news. This is unique to Hadrian time. The street, it goes like that, but the stones goes like that. And this is Hadrianus, I think. They took some pottery from beneath it, and the coins that we found here. The coins here are exactly before the Bar Kokhba revolt, around, let's say, 132. Then this is something that for me it's a blind, it's a mind bomb. You can see the level of the Western Wall. We are beneath it. We're heading there to see the last thing that we found here. And guys, it's gonna surprise you as well. Then don't run away. Then what we find here is an 8th century building, 8th century BC building from Hezekiah time. That was the center of Hezekiah in Jerusalem. And we find here so many stamps that mention that place. Then in that case, this is from Hadrian time, but that goes back to the 8th century, from Hezekiah time. We have so many evidence from Sanherib war here as well. Then in the future, we will know much more about that place. But layers above layers above layers, and this is such an amazing thing. Let's go to see one more place and then we will say goodbye. We found here lately, recently, a bulla that said, it's kind of a letter to Hezekiah from the king of Assyria. He said, all the taxes that you promised me, all of them didn't reach. If you are not going to bring it to me until, and then we don't know the end of it, but I think you got the message. And we found it right there. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Guys, that was a nice tour at the Plaza of the Temple, actually beneath the Plaza of the Western Wall. Thank you very much for being with me, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.